Good evening, Eternal Waking Beauties. I'm Techi, and I'm here to do an intuitive reading. And this is going to be first for Aries. And what we're looking into is the 2020 astrological year. We're going to start with Aries and go all the way through to Pisces. And we're just going to see what this new astrological year has in store for you, Aries. So, we've already cleared the space, we have our candles going, we have our incense burning to just bring in some, alignment, some love, heartfelt messages, things that you need to hear in loving, gentle kindness. And we have some newness coming in, some freshness coming in, some joy coming in with our incense. So let's get started. I wanna thank everyone who decided to tune in to be here. And I hope that this reading resonates with you, and just know that since it is for a group of Aries, we're going to do for sun sign, moon sign, and rising Aries. Mostly sun and moon. If you feel a strong pull to your Aries rising, then yes. But I feel like mostly sun and moon sign Aries, this will resonate with you a little more. But I hope it resonates with all of you. If it doesn't, don't take what isn't yours. Don't take what doesn't resonate with you, because even though we have Aries in our sun and moon charts, or maybe we have a stellium of 3 or more planetary placements in Aries, I strongly actually suggest that you be here more than an Aries rising. But for all of us, we're still going to be on different paths on our journey. So we're all going to be going through different things. So yes. And then I just want to invite Spirit and my guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors to be present and help me divinely channel this reading for you. And I invite you to ask your guides to be present as well, whomever they may be. And let's get started. So I'm being drawn to start with my Fae deck by Paulina Cassidy. This is the Faerie Oracle deck by Paulina Cassidy. I definitely suggest that if you like the Fae, if you're drawn to the Fae, check out this deck. Check out this deck, see if it's something you're drawn to, see if it's something you like. Let's see what's going on for Aries for the astrological new year. We're going to start with a card in Aries, which is March 21st through April 19th. And then in Taurus for April 20th through May 20th. Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. And then Cancer seasons, June 21st to July 22nd. Leo's July 23rd to August 22nd. Virgo is August 23rd to September 22nd. And then we'll get into the second half of our Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. So we're just going to get started. We're going to go around and we'll talk about them as we go. Future. So future's the first card. Direct your intentions and actions wisely, and your future will be fed with fulfillment. So this is going to be in your Aries. This is going to be what is your driving force for the Aries season. So it says, direct your intentions and actions wisely, and your future will be fed with fulfillment. So really hone in. What are your intentions for what it is that you want to create for your future? What kind of actions do you want to take? You definitely want to take them wisely. You want to make good choices. You want to be very thoughtful. Be a little more thoughtful. Like our Pisces or our Aries, we love our action. We love to just kind of feel it and go with it. We know what we want. We know what we don't want. That's for sure. So direct your intentions and actions wisely. Put a little bit of thought into it. and your future will be fed with fulfillment. And the thoughts that you put in, make sure they're positive. Sure they're things that you want to grow, that you want to cultivate for yourself and for this year. And yeah, make sure the intent is there. And usually with Aries, our intent is passion, to do things with passion. So yeah, go back, figure out what your passion is, figure out what it is that you really want to do. And do it lovingly. This Fae is in such a happy place. And the reflection's smiling back. So imagine that your future is the reflection. You want to see yourself smiling back. What would make you smile back to your present self and say, yes, we did it. This was the choice we were meant to take. That. Let's move into Taurus. I feel like I should probably just get the cards out. Get all the cards out before I start just talking about everything. But the next we have is Taurus, and then that's April 20th through May 20th. So after your birthday month of really looking into the future and really deciding what it is that you want, what you're passionate about, what drives you, what fuels you, we'll be getting into Taurus. And Taurus is like our very tactile, nurturing person. They're the ones who, they like to be boots on the ground, hands in the dirt. They enjoy their senses and using their senses. See if it comes out for creatively. I'll take it. Healing. A healthy body thrives with a constant flow of balanced energy. So during April 20th through May 20th, you might be doing some healing. You might want to focus on being kind, gentle, loving, nurturing with yourself. And it says a healthy body thrives with a constant flow of balanced energy. So this is some healing you're going to do as far as energy. Stimulating the energy within you, moving the energy within you, making sure it's constantly moving, constantly flowing, constantly balanced, because that's what's ultimately going to make your body healthy. So I do practice Qigong, and you guys are going to learn about it sooner than later because it relates to a lot of the stuff that I like to talk about. So when we're healing in Qigong Qigong is a meditative movement, and in this meditative movement, you're moving the energy within you to help heal your body parts. And so that's basically what this is saying. It's saying do something where you're moving your energy and allowing your body to balance and thrive. So, a lot of people are being quarantined right now, not allowed to leave their homes. Do something at home. Turn on music you love. Dance around. That gets your energy moving. That gets your energy stimulated. That gets it cultivated and allowing it to balance throughout your body, leading to a healthier you. And anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. And you don't have to just dance on your feet. You can dance sitting down with your arms. You can dance with your head, with your neck. You can dance with your chest. It depends on what you want to isolate. But you can, there's finger tutting. Like you can dance with your fingers. So yeah, getting some type of movement, getting some type of energy stimulation in order to heal. This isn't about going in. Oh no, like Aries is just like wait, whoa, I'm gonna have to go in, I'm gonna be sick, nope, that's not what this card is saying. This card is saying you need an energetic movement that just really rings your bells, gets you going, gets your goat, whatever you want to say. You need to find that movement that you love, that brings you back to this healthy place. It inspires you, it makes your body feel good, it makes you mentally clear. Maybe some of you like ballet, maybe some of you like contemporary, maybe some of you like river dancing. just whatever it is that you know how to do. I mean, just, if you only know how to twerk it out. You know, but get in this place where you can do some movement. Not every, you know, if you like yoga, do yoga. If you like qigong like me or tai chi, do that. If you like some type of martial arts, or if you like some other type of body movement that gets you fully engaged, maybe you like to jump rope, maybe you like to do burpees or push-ups, or if you have an at-home gym, do that. Whatever type of movement that helps circulate some type of energy in your body. Cardio, I'm hearing more cardio than anything. More cardio than strength training. So some type of cardio. Yeah. Cardio for you Aries, you fiery spitfires. Yes. Oh, that's why they're upside down. Woo! When we get into Gemini season, May 21st to June 20th. Compassion. By widening your circle of compassion for all of nature's creatures, your spirit will soar. This is all creatures. This is all creatures. This isn't just animal, but you are just surrounded by spirit here. You're surrounded by spirit here. Gemini season, that's when we connect to our thoughts. That's when we connect to our truth and our voice. That's when we begin to speak. So speaking to other people with compassion. In our spheres, in our at-home spheres, learning how to speak with compassion. We already have passion. You know, just add the calm in front of it. Add the calm in front of it. Calm. Anyway, by widening your circle of compassion for all of nature's creatures, your spirit will soar. Add a little compassion with our friends, with our co-workers, with our animals, with spirit, with our ancestors. Because sometimes we get fiery, we get worked up. And just remember to do it all with love and compassion. Just be a little softer. Be mindful of that. That's what's going to come up during Gemini season. How funny. The bull, Taurus is our nurture and it's healing. And then Aries is future, and Aries drives towards future. Oh my gosh. Compassion in speech, compassion in thought during Gemini season. That's beautiful for everyone, not just you, Aries. Alright, let's see what we have going on for Cancer season. That's going to be June 21st through July 22nd. But it makes a lot of sense looking at everything. You're going to be asked to have compassion in your thoughts, compassion in your words, and it's really going to be pronounced during that time. Okay, so Cancer, let's see. Cancer, there are our emotions. They are the ones that are aligned with the moon. And everyone says, oh, they're emotional or sensitive. But you know what? They are rebels. I don't know about you, but Cancers who I have known and met, they are rebels. Can't tell them anything. So we have creativity. Allow your creative spark to work magic. Ooh, that's what's going to be asked of you in June and July. June 21st to July 22nd. So let your emotions drive your creativity. Let your passion drive your creativity. Like, you already do that, but let all of your emotions drive your creativity. Learn how to harness it and put it on paper, put it in words, put it in color, put it in sound, put it in frequency and vibration and movement. You can be creative in so many ways. So many ways. So many people are like, oh, I have to be an artist, I have to be a painter, I have to draw, I have to know how to sketch and shade and contrast, and I have to know what juxtaposition means. No, you can just be creative. There are so many times I just do whatever with whatever it's just like, you can get paint and a palette, and you can just throw it on there however you want. Oh my gosh, there's so many weird paint hacks that are totally awesome on YouTube. Those are neat. And just finding your eunice in everything. Maybe you like origami. Learn something new to fold. Maybe you like, well, it depends on what the weather's like wherever you are. If this is the southern hemisphere, then you're about to get into winter. So yeah, lots of at-home things, at-home creations, new skills, learn an instrument. I don't know, harness your creativity however you want, Aries. However you want. Wow, that one just popped right out. Strength. Strength is coming in Leo season, July 23rd to August 22nd. And what is Leo? Our strength card in tarot. Hello. Strength. Strength is born from the will of the heart. How strong is your will? Ooh, you're going to be tested a little bit, Leo season, Aries. How strong is your will to continue your project, to stay on your path, to do what you set out to do, what you planned for your future? Ooh. What you planned for your future? Do you have the strength and the resolve to complete what you started around your birthday? Around what you wished for? Around what you wanted? And guess what? You do. You have the strength. You have the will. You have the heart. Oh my goodness. Do fire signs have hearts or what? And in 5 elemental Chinese theory, the heart, its element is fire. So in our chakras, it's different. It's green and air, but in the 5 element theory, it is fire and it's red. Our heart is where our strength comes from. Our heart is where our warmth, our fire, our passion, our compassion, our creativity. Our heart is where all of that comes from, and that's where we find our strength. That's where you find your strength. That's where you find your strength, Aries. That's where you find your strength. In your heart. In your heart. I don't even have to say it again because you all know it. You all know it. Alrighty, next we have Virgo season, August 23rd to September 22nd. That one just want to pop off. Interesting. So I was looking back at it and I was just like, Virgo's a mutable sign. And they're an earth sign. I just think that, it makes a little more sense as to why they can be particular. It's because they care. They're the ones in charge of change, and they want it to be done right and they want it to be done well, and that's great. I really enjoy Virgos. They help us, the world, stay together and not become unglued. So for Virgo season, August 23rd to September 22nd, so we will be getting into late summer, near fall. You're going to get another boost of energy. With boundless energy, you can accomplish more than you ever thought possible. You're going to get, you're going to find your strength. You're going to find your strength, and then you're just going to take off. Like, take off. With boundless, it says boundless energy. Saturn's not limiting you. Oh no. Boundless energy. So you can accomplish more than you ever thought possible. You're going to get your second win. Is it second win or second wind? Second win? Second wind. Second wind. I think it sounds great either way. I think if you want it to be a second wind, it'll be a second gust of wind to, you know, fire you up and fan your flame. If it's a second wind, hey, that sounds like a win-win situation to me. Alrighty, so we're about to get into Libra. Libra is going to be your September 23rd through October 22nd. That's really going to get us into fall. That's really going to get us into fall. So what does fall bring you? Let's see. Oh, friendship. When individuals with common bonds cross your path, friendship is discovered. Yay! You're gonna make friends. You're gonna notice who's a really valuable friend. You're going to draw more friendships to you, more solid friends, more spiritual friends, because friend right here is an owl. That's spirit. You're gonna make more friendships with your guides. Make more friendships with other people. Make friendships within your family. Make friendships within coworkers, which is something that I've always very much liked to have boundaries around, because otherwise it's just not clear. It's chaos for me. But I mean, sometimes you can make some really good friends through certain jobs and careers. You really can. So you're gonna make a ton of friendships around fall, the beginning of fall, and into October. October 23rd. That's like almost Halloween. Ooh, you're gonna have a fun Halloween with all those friends. And then we have Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. Let's see what that is going to bring you. Oh, I'm glad I brought these cards out. I was like, I don't even know if I should bring these cards. I was like, no, we should really bring these cards out. And then I just kind of set stuff up. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're doing this. We're doing this zodiac astrological reading for the year. Oh, I love it. So, you know, friendship. Oh, how beautiful. Your half birthday, and you're going to be celebrating a bunch of new friends. Bunch of new connections. I see a lot of fun, a lot of rejoice. Yeah. Lots of fun. Okay. Again, we're asking about what's going to be happening in Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. So coming really into the season of fall and barely scraping the beginning of winter, we have confidence. Confidence is having the belief in yourself to keep you going and the self-assurance to get you there. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Confidence is having the belief in yourself to keep going and the self-assurance to get you there. It's just 100% you're going to be believing in yourself. You're going to have confidence in yourself. You're going to feel good about yourself, feel good about your life, feel good about where you're at, feel good about your choices, feel good about what you're doing, feel good about what you're creating. And it's going to make you even more confident and comfortable with yourself. You're manifesting just pure satisfaction this year. You've got friendships to uplift you. You've worked on your own inner strength to give you this confidence that you've been looking for. That's great. And you've figured out what you want to be creative in. Oh, yes. End of October, most of November is going to be great for you, Aries. Really great. It's going to be a beautiful time. where you feel confident, you feel good about yourself, you feel good about your life. Oh, I've already rattled those off. All right, so we're getting into Sagittarius. That's going to be November 22nd through December 21st. This is a beautiful reading, Aries. You've got great energy coming in. I'm really excited for you and everything that's going to be popping off this year. Yeah. Start thinking about your future. That's step one. Start thinking about what you really want. Thinking about what you really want to manifest. Thinking about what really makes you happy. Puts you in a good place. Makes you feel this vibrance that you feel when you're at one with yourself. Light up that inner flame. Alrighty. Sagittarius. That is our Archer. November 22nd through December 21st for Aries 2020. What will be happening? November 22nd through December 21st, 2020 for Aries. November 22nd through December 21st. That's, oof. We're getting into winter. December, January, and February are winter. So we're getting into, what? March? No. Yeah, we're getting into winter in December. So this is late fall, early winter. What do we have? Sagittarius series for Aries. I feel like that's it. We'll just take that one. Prosperity. The inner power supplied by spiritual prosperity lasts an eternity. You're really going to come into your own. And look, your spirit friend is still with you. You made friendships. Friends with spirit. Friends with people. And all of that gave you the confidence to receive prosperity. Gave you the confidence to receive prosperity. Prosperity is coming in November 22nd through December 21st. This is going to be great. Everything you've been working so hard for. Look at all these beautiful colors. It's just like you made these friendships in the night and now you're celebrating them in the day. Look how you two have grown with each other. How connected you are. You're close, but now it's like you drape and encompass spirit and your friendships. And it's giving you the inner power that's supplied by spiritual prosperity, and it lasts you an eternity. So much magic going on. What a beautiful abundance coming up for you, Aries. Beautiful abundance coming up for you, Aries. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Capricorn of 2020, but we will be getting into December 22nd through January 19th. And, at the beginning of January, it's going to be for our calendar year, 2021. However, in our zodiac and in our seasons, we will still be in 2020 energies. So we're still holding on to some 2020 energies to help us transition to our 2021 energies, which is our 5, our changes and transformations that are really gonna... At first I was nervous and I was like, oh gosh, is this gonna be... But this is gonna be a great change and transformation year coming up, this 5. So, yep, we're in a 4. This is how you're building your foundation this year. We're in a year 4, 2020, 2 2s, master number 22. When you take out those zeros, that's the master builder of, and what they do is they're carpenters. They build sound and structural foundations in order to move us into the future, which is what you're thinking about at the beginning of your birthday season. And so, yeah, 22 reduces to a 4. That's stability, that's solid, that's stable, that's foundations, that's safety, that's security. That's what you're working on. That is exactly that's what we're all working on for ourselves. And this is how you're doing it, Aries. Okay, let's see what we have for Capricorn season for you. My husband said I suffered too softly, so that escapes me, so they want to come out. Okay. So we have, let's flip this back. Beautiful. Euphoria. Euphoria will amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. You're going to reach a state of euphoria starting the new calendar year of 2021 while we're in the winter and in Capricorn season of 2020. You're just going to be hit with just bliss. It's going to amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. And look at, you're writing on the backs of spirit. You're fully releasing and letting go. And I don't want to say submitting, but that's the word that's coming to mind. Releasing is not the right word either. Spirit, what is it? There's a word. Trusting in, having faith in spirit. Yeah. You're fully trusting and having faith in spirit. And that's what's giving you this full euphoria. You're riding the wave. You're in the vortex. If you don't know what the vortex is, look up Esther Hicks. She channels Abraham, goes by Abraham Hicks. Her and Jerry are fabulous, her late husband. But you've discovered how to really tap into this vortex with everything going on this year. And so you're amplifying your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. You're really starting to see everything so clearly in the proper vibration of love. Wow. All right, let's see what the Aquarius season has coming up for you. And we'll always refer back to some of these as they come up. Yeah, you've discovered the confidence in yourself. You're having prosperity show up all around you. And then you're in this euphoric place because of all of these wonderful things that are happening. So then we're going to be fully into the calendar year of 2021 as we're in Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. They will again still be winter of 2020 as well as in the astrological year of 2020. So these are just different things to keep in mind. And you will be starting our maybe you won't be actually. I think Pisces does. Starts the Chinese New Year. But anyway, let's see what these Aquarius energies have for you, Aries. Oh, this is a beautiful. I'm very excited for you. Yes. Aquarius season for Aries of 2020. Aquarius season for Aries 2020. Aquarius season for Aries 2020. And this is Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Stellium. Stellium means you have 3 or more planetary placements in Aries. I take back Aries right here. Take it back. Take it back. Aries Sun, Moon, and Aries Stellium. 3 or more planets in Aries. That's the card. Okay. It's sliding right off. Aquarius, let's see. Expression. Look at you. Look at you, Aries. Learning how to harness the Leo aspect of your fire. Expression unleashes and empowers your inner creative energy to flow forth. Look at you. Just fabulous. All those beautiful flowers. Because you've discovered, where is it? You've discovered the beauty, the beauty. You discovered the beauty life has to offer, and you've adorned yourself in it and learned how to fully express yourself comfortably. Unashamed, unafraid, unapologetically. I mean, let's be honest. This is what Aries usually does anyway. Like, we're usually ourselves and don't know how else to be. But this time it's like, I don't have to feel bad about it. Look at me go. Just on fire. Expression unleashes and empowers your inner creative energy to flow forth. Finding your self-expression. Being who you are. Allowing it to just happen. That's going to be Aquarius season. That's going to be the beginning of 2021 for you. That's the beginning of 2021 for you. January 20th to February 18th. Pisces season. Karma. Karma is a universal teacher sending forth lessons from past and present. Now, don't freak out. I don't see this as like, oh, karma's gonna come bite you in the ass. Nope. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for that. This is karma like... Okay, anyone who's ever worked with the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, there's a card in there and it's called Life Review. And it's with Archangel Azrael or Jophiel. Excuse me, Archangels, I don't remember. And what your life review is, I'm sorry, not Jophiel, it's Jeremiah, Archangel Jeremiah. Thank you. So it's Archangel Jeremiah, and it's life review, and it talks about taking a good review of your current life. And just going back and looking through things, writing things down, whatever memories come to mind, just take note of them, evaluate them, write them down. How do they make you feel when you think back about on them? And then what have you learned from each of those memories that come up? And so I highly suggest that you do this, Aries. Do this life review during this Pisces, when Pisces season comes back around. I may or may not remember to check up on you, but I mean, if you write it down now and put it for the first date in Pisces, which is February 19th, 2021, and remind yourself to write in it on that date and do a life review, anytime between February 19th and March 20th for 2021, just put it in your journal and remember to go back and do a life review. What memories are coming up? What did I like about this memory? What did I not like about this memory? What did I learn from this memory? How have I grown since this memory? Because it's our karma. It's a universal teacher sending forth lessons from past to present. This isn't, oh, I do bad, you do bad. What goes around comes around. Yes, but this is a different karma. This is an evaluation karma. This is a mulling over what you've been through karma and really looking at it so it can help you for the future, because you're doing so much in this astrological year. It's like, review everything. Review when you're planning your future. What would you have changed? What would you have done differently? Review when you're planning for your future. What did you like about it? What did you enjoy about the process? What did you not necessarily like about the process that you might do differently? What is it that you learned from that process? And how have you grown since that process? And then go into healing during Taurus season and the process of finding a way to ramp up your energy in a way that you enjoy, in a way that you love. Skating, sports. Like, what is it that you do as far as movement that gives you this healing, balanced energy? So what did you like about that process? Did you like the process once you figured it out? Once you found what you loved? Of course you did, Aries. Or did you like the process of discovery, of trying things out, of testing new things and seeing what, maybe I'll like this, maybe I'll like that. And then what did you not like? How you reacted when you're like, oh, this thing frustrates me? Write it down. And then if that's what you didn't like, then what did you learn from it? I learned that this is what I learned that I love the mariachi. And I love dancing to it. And I love swaying my hips. And I love stomping my feet. I love clapping my hands. I love the full body movement. I love the energy it gives me. And how have I grown since then? Well, now I like to do a lot of Latin dance styles, and I've learned 3 of them. Cool. So it doesn't have to be bad. It can be great things. And then go into your Gemini. Compassion. What did you like about you and your state of compassion? What was hard? What was frustrating? What made you really have to work? And then, what did you learn from it? How have you grown since then? Are you a more compassionate person just naturally? And then we have creativity again in Cancer season. June 21st to July 22nd. What was fun about the creative process? What did you like? What did you learn? What rings your bells? How are you creative now? What lit that spark inside of you? And how have you honed and mastered this creative practice? When you found your strength to continue, what was difficult? What would you do differently? What was the most empowering part of it all? Have you held on to that? Do you still practice that? Do you remind yourself of that time when things get tough? And then tap back into your energy in Virgo. Late summer, early fall. What part of that energy was so fun and invigorating and exciting for you? What part of that energy did you relish in? What part of that energy do you cultivate in yourself now? Have you mastered how to cultivate energy like that again within yourself? Is it through what you learned how to do when you were healing with movement? Maybe. And then friendship. Reevaluating your friendships. Which ones did you like? Which ones did you not so much like? Which ones made you feel great? Which ones helped you evolve and grow and stimulate your soul? And what is it that you want to look for in new friendships? In your current friendships? And then we have our confidence phase, Scorpio season. How did we gain that confidence? What did it feel like when we existed and exuded that confidence? How can we practice more of that? How can we harness more of that? How can we feel more of that? And then prosperity. What was it that came into our life and made us feel prosperity, that made us feel abundant? What are you most grateful for that added to your life during this time? This is November 22nd through December 21st. What is it that made you feel that sense of prosperity, that sense of abundance? And how were you grateful for it? How did you show your gratitude? And what lessons did you learn? What could you do to cultivate more prosperity, more abundance? What is it that you loved about that time? And then Going back to your bliss. Remembering your euphoria. What things did you find beautiful in the world that made you feel that bliss? Describe it in every detail. How did it make you feel to be that euphoric? How can we create that space and that feeling and that sensation again? And then finally, your expression phase. Reflecting back. Pisces, we're reflecting back on the whole astrological year in Pisces. Yes, we are. And your expression that you newly discovered recently. How does that make you feel? How did you choose to express yourself? And what do you want to do that's new or more of? This is going to be a beautiful year for you.